All right, guys, how's it going? So originally I was going to wait until this machine was completely done to do my video on it, but it's going to be a little while till it's completely done. So I figured I might as well just do a little first look video at my 1970 John Deere 120. I kind of fell into this tractor by accident. I'll tell you guys the quick story at the end of the video, but for now, let's just take a look at it. I actually went to just go look at the plow. I just wanted to buy the plow so I could put it on my 140 Jane. I thought it'd be really cool just to have it on there. But once I got there and I started looking at it, it actually runs pretty decent. It's definitely going to need a little love, but it did run and drive. And it still does run and drive. It needs a carb clean. I need to go through the carb and all that stuff, especially before it's my main plowing tractor. But yeah, no, so for the price that I got it for, he haggled himself down lower than I was even willing to go, or I thought I was going to be willing to go. I went there with a bunch of money in my pocket to the amount that I wanted to spend, and he immediately just dropped the price well below what I was originally thinking I was going to spend on it. So I really couldn't say no for the whole machine. I'm very excited about it. So for starters, it's got a 42-inch, just one function, one-way hydraulic, or maybe it's two-way. I think they call it two-way, so up and down, and then four ways, side to side. You go, angle it. I ended up actually we'll get into the stuff I just did. I threw these tires on for now. The tires I ordered for it are ag tires. I'm hoping, because it's going to be ags front and rear, I'm hoping that they work in the snow. But if they don't, these Carlisle All Trails, I have 850s and 1050 wides, and I love them in the snow. They're definitely the best. I do plan on running a lot of weight on this machine, probably double stacking wheel weights on it, and then having some weights hanging off the back. So those are on there for now, but they probably won't be for long. The seat that was on it was that seat right there. As you can see, completely roached. So I pulled this seat off of one of my other Deeres, and it's not in awful shape. Still got some good cushion left. It's very comfortable to sit on, so that's better than, what it was. The hood I got was this 140 hood. That, as you can see, is pretty beat up. Definitely not the happiest hood. So I pulled this one off of the 112 right there. That's in really nice shape. It's got one hole drilled in it, but other than that, it's actually not half bad. I had to put the headlight bezel in, or lack thereof headlights bezel, whatever you want to call it. I had that left over from Jane. That's actually Jane's original headlight bezel. The grill was already in there. I didn't need to do that. But yeah, it's going to be getting lawn tracks, so 24-12-12 lawn tracks on the rear, 18-758, I think, lawn tracks on the front. Those are just a really nice set of ag tires that I like the look of them. It came on turfs originally. Turfs are fine if you put chains on them, but in the snow, I would never trust turfs. The hood opens pretty nice. It doesn't latch, so I got to fix that. Nice and smooth. Yeah, it might need a muffler. It sounds kind of tinny, but it's fine for now. I'm going to put a new air filter in it, rebuild the carb, put a fuel filter on it. I don't know what happened there. It kind of looks cool, and actually it unscrews like really nice, so I'm not going to complain about that. But yeah, I want to rebuild the carb, do all that stuff. I might put a new condenser on it. I'm probably going to clean the points. It is going to need a new choke because this one was seized. And honestly, that's not the end of the world. I probably can just pop that right out and put a new cable in it because this isn't seized. It's just the actual cable itself. For now, you just pop it down by hand and it works fine. It fires right up. Battery looks to be fairly new. He said it was kind of new. Like I said, it doesn't like to latch, but I can get it kind of down there, and then once it's rattling, it's not good anymore, or it doesn't hold that anymore. But yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much it. So I posted this thing. I'll get into the quick story. So I went to go look at it. Like I said, just wanted the plow, ended up buying the whole machine. Was told it was an original 1968 side tag 140 with 12 horse, which I had heard of before. That wasn't like a weird thing for me to hear, but the second I got it on the trailer, and I posted a video or a picture of it on the Deere page, everybody pointed out immediately, not a side tag. It is actually the tag is where it's supposed to be, but it's got a 12 horse engine in it. Doesn't have the cutout back here for the 3-point. Doesn't have the 2 ports for, it's nice and loose. Doesn't have the 2 ports for hydraulics in the rear. And the dead giveaway really was that it had this pan right here, or this bracket, to protect the tranny. That was really only an option on the 120s. I guess they did offer it on the 140s, but not a lot of people got it. Also has the clutch and brakes on this side, and no dual brakes on this side like my other 140 has. So yeah, it's a 120. I sold a 120 last year, and I regretted it. I didn't really know what I had, I guess, but I regretted selling that thing the second that it drove out of my driveway. So I'm pretty happy to have bought a 120 for cheap 140 money and not 120 money, because I believe I sold that 120 for like $300, which was dumb. I should not have done that. I regret that every day of my life. But now that I got a new 120, I'm not really too sad anymore. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So future plans for this thing are pretty much going to be, it's a plow tractor for now. I'm going to put the ags all the way around, wheel weights, all that good stuff. I ordered an integral hitch for it, which is like the Brindley style hitch. I'm going to make a nice weight bracket for that Brindley hitch to hang some weights off the back. I have a new dipstick for it too at the storage unit. I could put that on. And then yeah, in the summer, it's going to be it's just a work tractor. This thing's never going to be super nice. I'm just going to use it as a work tractor. I'll probably try and wet sand all this primer off, because it's just brushed on primer. It looks horrible. And I bet you underneath all that primer, that paint was actually pretty good before. But yeah, I got like a grader box, and I got some garden plows. I'm planning on taking this thing down to one of the plow days. Maybe even one of the plow days in my area. But regardless, bring it to some plow days. Just use it to grade out rocks and whatever. And maybe even I'll get a mower deck for it. I haven't totally decided yet. But I've been looking for a work tractor that's just dedicated work. I have the John Deere that I'm going to use for work. I got a Hydrotrack Sears upstairs. That's my Sears work tractor. And then I think that one right there is going to be my wheel horse work tractor. Because it's got a Magnum 18 that runs really good. I just have to find the time to fix it up. Originally that C160 right there was going to be my work tractor for the winter, but I just ended up selling it, so I got to wait for the guy to come grab it. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's really a quick overview and explanation on the 120. I'm really excited to own this thing. Don't ask if it's for sale, because it's not. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And trust me, the second that this thing gets all finished up with the new tires and the Brindley hitch and all the weights and everything, I will 100% get you guys another video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. But I got to get back to work. I got to get this thing working again properly. And I got to get that 318 in there. I probably won't end up making a video on here on the 318, so you guys can see it now. Picked up this 318 up in Maine. One of my dad's neighbors had it. Obviously power steering, and it's got a 3-point hitch on the back, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.